And in this lesson I'm going to show you and teach you how to use polymer clay and elements with interesting embossed patterns to make custom stamps that you can use with polymer clay. I'm using scrap clay in this project and I strongly encourage you to use scrap clay as well. I'm working with scrap clay that I have previously conditioned and passed through the largest setting of my pasta machine, and then I'm going to use these interesting elements. I'm going to use an earring with a beautiful embossed pattern, and as you can see I applied cling film on top of the polymer clay, and then I'm using a lot of pressure to press the earring into the polymer clay, and then I lifted off the film, the cling film, and as I always encourage you to do, I'm using my dotting tool and I am enhancing the beauty of the design. I'm tweaking a little bit the design. I'm adding dots and lines, and I'm making sure that I will end up with a beautiful stamp. Then I used a round cutter and I'm using my rigid blade to lift off the round cutout design, and I also flipped it on the back. And then using some scrap clay I'm going to make a foot for the stamp. So I rolled the ball, then I rolled the ball against my working table to make like a log, and then I pressed the ends against my working table to have flat, nice ends. And then I will just use my fingers and a gently motion, because I don't want to distort the beauty of the molded element, and I'm pressing this foot into the central piece. I'm going to demonstrate this technique with a button with beautiful design on top. Again, I'm working with embossed elements. So I applied the cling film on top of the polymer clay, and this is a very important step of the process. I used again a round cutter, which is the right size for this element. And again I'm using scrap clay to make a foot for the stamp. And you are going to see that it is very easy to use such custom-made stamps, of course after baking them, because it is very easy to press them into the polymer clay and then lift them off using such a foot. So as you can see, I'm attaching the foot to the base, and I'm working gently because I don't want to distort the design on top of the stamp. And then when you are happy with the look of your pieces, you can bake them for 40 minutes at the temperature recommended by the polymer clay manufacturer. Let them cool down, and then you can use them to make beautiful designs. So in order to use such polymer clay stamps, I always use cling film on top of the raw polymer clay. So I use the stamp to impress the design into the raw polymer clay, and then again I'm using my dotting tool to add more interest to the piece, and I'm using perfect pearls to add more definition to this embossed design, so that you'll have a better idea of the look of the piece. And I'm going to demonstrate for you the smaller stamp made using the button. So again, I applied cling film. I pressed the stamp really well into the polymer clay. I lifted off the cling film and then I applied some Pearlex mica powder to enhance the look of the design. So I really hope that you liked this lesson, and I really hope that you will take this inspiration and use this technique in your work with polymer clay to make your work with polymer clay a lot easier. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.